Hi kids, can you guess what this unit talks about? Wow, look at this picture. Okay, what can you see? I can see train, plane, car, truck, and bus. So, let's read the title together. Transport and art. Transport and art. Now, let's listen to the song. I think it's so beautiful.
You can drive a car, you can drive a truck, you can ride on a train or in a bus. How do you get from A to B? Over land, through the air, or on the sea. You can ride a scooter, you can ride a bike, you can ride a unicycle if you like. How do you get from A to B? Over land, through the air, or on the sea. You can sail a yacht if the wind is right, or inside a submarine if it's watertight. You can fly a plane way up in the sky, or a helicopter if you want to try. How do you get from A to B? Over land, through the air, or on the sea. You can catch a taxi if you have the fare, or you can walk from here to there. How do you get from A to B? Over land, through the air, or on the sea. You can fly a rocket ship if you have been taught, but first you have to train to be an astronaut. How do you get from A to B? Over land, through the air, or on the sea. How do you get from A to B? Over land, through the air, or on the sea.
Okay, this part considered with the vocabulary, so let's start. Wheelchair, again, wheelchair, car, again, car, plane, again, plane, felucca, again, felucca, bicycle, bicycle, again, bicycle, truck, again, truck, bus, again, bus, train, again, train, and the last, ship, again, ship. Page 56, let's read the title together. I like art, I like art. Exercise 1, look, point and say, what can you see? I can see a bus, I can see a bus. What can you see? I can see a train, train. What can you see? I can see a felucca, felucca. What can you see? I can see a car, I can see a car. What can you see? I can see a bicycle, I can see a bicycle. So, exercise 2, write. Number 1, bus. Number 2, train. Number 3, felucca. Number 4, car. Number 5, bicycle. So, we have two words, old and new. So, the first one is old, means having lived or existed for many years. And the second is new, means something is modern. So, we have teddy bear. The first teddy bear, it seems old, it seems old. And the second, it seems new. So, the second picture. What can you see? I can see an old car. I can see an old car. And the second is a new car. New car. Page 57, exercise 1, look, read and match. We have two words, old and new. Old and new. So, what can you see? I can see an old ship. I can see an old ship. The second, what can you see? I can see a new ship. I can see a new ship. So, match with the word new. What can you see? I can see a new car. I can see a new car. So, match with the word new. What can you see? I can see an old train. I can see an old train. So, match with the word old. What can you see? I can see a new train. A new train. So, match with the word new. What can you see? I can see an old car. Old car. So, match with the word old. Page 62. Let's read the title together. How does it travel? How does it travel? Exercise 1. Listen and read. How does a plane travel? How does a plane travel? A plane flies in the air. A plane flies in the air. So, we have a relationship between plane and air. How does a ship travel? How does a ship travel? A ship travels on water. A ship travels on water. So, we have a relationship between ship and water. Ship and water. How does a car travel? How does a car travel? A car travels on land. A car travels on land. So, we have a relationship between car and land. Page 58. Let's read the title together. How does it travel? How does it travel? Exercise 1. Look and write. So, we have three groups: air, water, land. Air, water, land. And we need or we want to divide them to these elements: car, rocket, ship, plane, bus, boat, fluke, train, truck. So, car travels on land. Car travels on land. Rocket travels in the air. Rocket travels in the air. Ship travels on water. Ship travels on water. Plane travels in the air. Bus travels on land. Bus travels on land. Boat travels on water. Fluke travels on water. Train travels on land. Truck travels on land. Truck travels on land. Before listening to the song, we have things they
Little
on
fox.
water, like boat
Float
and
or
boat.
sink.
And we have things they sink on water, like key and bicycle. So let's start.
The
with
toy
the
duck floats. My shoe sinks. Little fox. Float or sink. The ball floats. The toy duck floats. My towel sinks. The cup floats. My spoon sinks. My towel sinks. Uh-oh, here comes Mama. I sink. The cup floats. My spoon sinks. Uh-oh, here comes Mama. I
Page 59. Let's read the title together. Does it float or sink? Exercise 1. Circle the objects that float. What is it? It's a fluke. So, does it float or sink? Yeah, fluke floats. So, make a circle on fluke. Bicycle. Bicycle. Does it float or sink? Yeah, it sinks. What is it? It's a mobile phone. Does it float or sink? Yeah, it sinks. What is it? It's a pen. It's a pen. So, does it float or sink? It floats, yeah. So, make a circle on pen. What is it? It's apple. It's apple. So, does it float or sink? It floats. So, make a circle on the ball. Key. Does it float or sink? It sinks. Paper ship. Does it float or sink? It floats. So, make a circle. Page 57. Exercise 1. Look, read and match. We have two words, old and new. Old and new. So, what can you see? I can see an old ship. I can see an old ship. The second, what can you see? I can see a new ship. I can see a new ship. So, match with the word new. What can you see? I can see a new car. I can see a new car. So, match with the word new. What can you see? I can see an old train. I can see an old train. So, match with the word old. What can you see? I can see a new train. A new train. So, match with the word new. What can you see? I can see an old car. Old car. So, match with the word old. Page 60, Exercise 1, Plain and Write. What can you see? I can see a pen. I can see a pen. So, we have letters P, E, and N to make the word pen. P, E, N. What can you see? I can see a cup. I can see a cup. Also, we have letters C, U, and letter P to make the word cup. C-U-P. What can you see? I can see an egg. I can see an egg. So, we have letters E and double G to make the word egg. E-double-G. Exercise 2. Write the missing sound. What can you see? I can see a bus. I can see a bus. So, the missing sound is the sound So, write letter U in the middle. Up, up. So, the missing sound is the sound So, write letter U in the first. Pit, pit. The missing sound is the sound So, write letter E in the middle.